Stingray back in the building. Stingray here, back in the building. It's your boy. This gonna be a short live stream, but I'm coming. I'm saying come like, share, and subscribe. Help me build my channel up so we can spread positivity and destroy all this black dysfunction in YouTube. If I don't destroy it, I at least want to injure it real bad. Show everyone not all black people, black males or black females are dysfunctional. It's here. Don't get it twisted. But I don't like how some YouTubers exaggerated. That's why I jumped in the game, not just to spread the truth, but to entertain people. And I say, if this gender war, this whole black male versus black women gender war they're trying to create, and I ain't gonna cuss. That's why I say if. We don't need this garbage. You don't see no other race of people on YouTube doing it. Yeah, they bump heads, people of other races on the other side of YouTube, but they ain't trying to start a gender war. So, Stingray here, I'm about to put my foot down and stuff. All people are welcome, but my black men and black women are welcome too. We trying to not cause division amongst black people. That's why I like promote people channels and black entrepreneurs too. And I still don't worry. I still got the 2 and 3 part of the black anime and black comic book thing coming. You know, fix my stuff up, editing and stuff. You know, shout out to Clansman Killer 187. Shout out to Young Doug. I meant shout out to Young Doug, my two allies in this game, and everyone else can be an ally too. Come like, share, and subscribe. Let's build my channel up. Let's get me them 4,000 subscribers. You know, leave a comment in the comment section. Give me some shout outs too. This thing really cool. Give you some shout outs on my shout out Friday nights. They still on Fridays, and I do occasional stuff. I'm getting originality. I'm versatile. I'm like the Tech Nine, Bone Thugs Harmony, Goody Mob, Outkast, Wu Tang Clan, of mixed with a little Bernie Mac and a little bit of Kevin Hart, Cat Williams, and of course one of my idols I grew up watching on HBO, Dennis Miller. Check out their content. The stuff they did in the past, and I will give you some songs right now on your recommendation. Let me go get them. These the old school songs I grew up with from the early '90s to from all the '90s to the early 2000s. Number one would be Crazy Bone, Gemini, Good versus Evil. One of the second albums I bought along with Bone Brothers, Part One. Second one would be Ice Cube, of course, the Predator album. Second one would be Devin and Dude. Third one would be Devin and Dude, Landing Gear. And plus, Kendrick Lamar, DAMN with one of the songs Humble. And plus, my boys Goody Mob, One Make You Don't Stop No Show. Check out them albums. I'm gonna put them in the recommendation. Also on here, check them out, everyone, including the younger generation. You'll see where a lot of your rappers got their influence from. Yep, yep. Much love to all my black entrepreneurs too, and my entrepreneurs of other races. Much love to y'all. So I'm doing what some of these black YouTubers fail to do. Still call out the wrong stuff, the things we need in the black community, and tell you the things we need to change. But I'm still give my people props too. I'm not gonna try to weaponize the bad and dysfunction in the black community and try to get black men to hate black women or black women to hate black men. Because I see certain YouTubers, they done failed us. It's like they trying to convert everything into a black man versus black woman. type beef when we both got faults, but we both got our goods. So Stingray Cool was tired of trying to wait on someone to say something about it. So I jumped in the game. Now I'm saying something about it. I'm raw, ruthless, and aggressive. I will go at any uh, content creator if I know they spreading BS to my people and other people's. I'm like 50 Cent in this game. I'm relentless. You know, we about to get that. Yeah, about to hook up with these songs. And check out the other recommendations on my last live streams. Check them out. Give, leave a comments on them. Let me know what you think about the Goody Mobs, the Bone Thugs, the Wu-Tang Clans, the Outcasts, the Do or Dies, Crucial Conflict, Speed Not Monsters, Psychodrama, Triple Six Darkness, Triple Darkness, all them, and give your comments. Now I made to where y'all can give comments and I see it. So just let me know what you think about these songs when y'all check them out, both old and new generation. And thank you, Clansman 187. That Celestis, that anime is pretty dope. I like it. And thank you for the other music recommendations. Them pretty tight. Dang. All right, here we go. Here we go. Uh, all right. And also, come on, my lovely ladies, my sisters, y'all welcome to. I'm out some content for y'all too. The sisters of all complexions, from the dark skin to light skin. Got love for y'all too. So y'all come like, share, and subscribe. Come on, young generation. Come on, new generation. Stingray can't do this by itself. I need y'all, the people. Come like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend. We're gonna try Stingray Cool. Shoot, this is my new nickname for the day. Call me Stingray Cool, the Black Stereotype Slayer, because I'm about to kill some stereotypes about our people. I did a lot of research, and some things were surprising, you know. And yes, I'm independent, so I still got love for the B1s, certain groups and stuff. I'm still I am Max Spirit too though, but I am independent. So you don't have to worry if you worried about my manosphere or not. Nothing against the manosphere, but I'm independent, so I'm not. I'm just me. I like being me, independent, because you try to be in a group. Sometimes they want to control what you say. You go have to freak out. Not every group on YouTube now, but certain ones. What up? What up? Thank you, thank you. That anime you introduced me to, Tac Mankind Clan Killer, is pretty dope. I tell my nephew about it. He gonna check it out. I just got through doing the CD recommendations. for this week, well, for today, half of these songs I grew up off of, and people like you. All right. Thank you. Speaking of Kendrick, I was listening to his DNA song yesterday while I was at work. Still a classic song, cool video. Yes. I gotta give up to Goody, man. Speaking about that, I ain't from Atlanta, but I got half of my family origins are in Atlanta, some in North Carolina. You know, but we visit Atlanta a lot. I never got to meet Goody Mob. The times I have visited, they'd be cool to meet them. 'Cause I bet they awesome. Yeah, that was dope though. Dr. Dre picked right when he picked Kendrick. Matter of fact, let's shout out Kendrick just for being a smart, brilliant brother. It's take his paper. Oh yeah. Who's your favorite Goody member? I mean, I like them all, but I think it's kind of like, well, they all my favorites, but I think neck and neck is between Big Gipp and CeeLo. Because Big Gipp had that style. CeeLo had that singing style. He had that cool singing. But Cujo had that raw aggressiveness. That's what I like about him. Timo was just in your face with his style. Cell Therapy, Soul Food. They don't dance no more. See who else. Devin the Dude, pretty cool. 'Cause he got some smooth, mellow beats. Cujo, yeah, Cujo, that dude. Man, yeah. I'm gonna make it simple. To say which one is my best, I had to go with CeeLo. Even though I love them all five the same, but I pick CeeLo. Cujo, that dude. Speaking of Cujo, what made him cool? Even though I mentioned it, but I'm gonna mention it again. He always had that rugged voice, and that's what made Cujo so deadly. Cause he had that rugged voice, but he could flow with it. And he had that Cujo, and stretch marks. This new order, that verse. He killed that verse in Cell Therapy. Well, they all did, but Cujo was just, I love how he started it off. All right. I'm gonna check that one out too. That sister school too. Man, that Baki, that was one of my animes, but they never continued the season or second season. Yeah. Speaking of good mob, that Cell Therapy beat still timeless. I heard people try to duplicate it, sample it, but it ain't the same like the original one. I remember like it was yesterday in '95 hearing it. I think I was 4 years old. When it go like that's my beat. I ain't gonna take away for the other good of my beats. They got some other ones. But all I have go. But that piano they played in Cell Therapy was they just killed it with that. I could tell the time. Oh yeah, that was my stuff too. To tell you how much of a classic like the good my Cell Therapy beat was, I was like doing the beat. Yeah, it was. Dungeon Family in general slept on. 'Cause I remember I'll tell you a quick story right quick. Get back on subject. But I remember I was like last year, early this year I was listening to Cell Therapy and I was playing quoting the beat and the lady I work with, the older lady said, "That's Cell Therapy." I was like, "Yep, that's how you can tell it's a classic." Kanachi was a classic anime. Oh yeah. Let me see what else. Yu Hakusho was pretty good too. I liked that. I like American cartoons, but I think anime is winning because they got more originality and they ain't scared to be different. And they do unique stuff. Especially out. Oh yeah. Speaking of that, what you think about the Golden Freezer form? You know. Oh yeah, I love Ronin Warriors. That was my stuff. That Golden Freezer form is pretty cool. But I like Vegeta's new form. It's pretty cool. You gotta check it out. I want to see who the new villain gonna be in the next movie next year. I wonder if they're gonna like rewrite a new original character, or is it gonna be a completely new guy? Yeah, yeah. Golden Freezer caught me by surprise. I thought he only because originally before Golden Freezer, I thought he can only stop at that one form, but I guess he can. I still feel like they could have did more with Gohan because especially since he had that mystic powers, he used to be able to hit like a new form or something. Yeah, I like that. I think they flipped the script after Cell Saga because I thought Gohan was gonna have the mental pass to him and Goku. Because remember, Goku wasn't gonna come back to Earth. But he felt like all the bad guys was coming for him and he was putting people in danger. So that time as a kid, I thought Gohan was gonna have the mental pass as like the leader of the Z Fighters. But the good thing about Gohan, at least in Super, he still proved to be powerful, and that is true. I think they kind of. I like Frieza, but I feel like Cell could like they could do some more with him. But I heard reason why they don't like Cell like that because out of color design. Now I never watched it. Might have to check that out. Oh yeah, while we at it, much love to one of my favorite black superheroes, Black Panther. You know, I got the retro Black Panther. Got so love. All right. You know, I will. I will. Oh yeah, speaking of that, I did edit it so now everyone can leave their comments, not just in the chat, but on my comment section too. 'Cause I like to get ideas for the people. 'Cause I am a YouTuber, I do want to connect with the people. So have it. Mine's too. I don't care what no one say. He gave us Fat Albert. He educated black people, so he is my hero. I never jumped on the bill, and everyone out there listening, I never jumped on the Bill Cosby bashing bandwagon. So you don't have to worry about me jumping on the bandwagon to insult Bill Cosby. My channel ain't gonna do that. Matter of fact, we're gonna give Bill Cosby some props. It's yes, it is. So now everyone, including me and TacMan 187, know we support Bill Cosby. All right, top five anime intro. Well, number one will be the Dragon Ball Z. I think the original one started off. Ronin Warriors was number two. I love that intro. I'm gonna have to try to remember the other ones, but I'm gonna go off down. Number five was Yu Yu Hakusho, cause that's still a timeless intro. My Hero Academia is like number four, and number five. Let me see. Uh, whew, I'm gonna get the number fifth one before the day over with. But the number five would be what's the content? Inuyasha. I go with that one. I mean, there's so many good ones, but I picked the main ones. But Dragon Ball Z still gonna be my number one. Cause it's a timeless beat. I mean, timeless thing. Speaking of Dragon Ball, I think they need to bring the Super Saiyan 4 form back. Cause that form was cool on GT. I know some people give GT trouble, but I loved it. Baby was interesting. Super 17 was interesting. The Dragons was interesting. But what's one thing y'all don't know about me? I am a big Android fan. I love all the other characters, but to me, androids can't go no wrong. especially since Android 19 appeared. No, he wasn't that powerful, but he intrigued me because he had a unique look about himself, the design. So yeah, I'm an Android fan. The Namekians coming second, Saiyans coming third, and the Humans coming fourth. But Android's always be number one. Speaking of Androids, I was impressed by Android 17 on Dragon Ball Super. I didn't know he could hold his own like that against Goku. Because in the prior to that, you didn't see that much about him. Because GT, they said they don't count no more. And last time before then, before Super came out, you seen Android 17 on GT before it became Super 17. Oh, with the pudding blast and the pudding car. Yes, Cosby. Yeah. Ah, ooh, I need that one. Put in Kamehameha. Oh, that's messed up in a good way. You get. Hold up. Oh my goodness. Ah, boy, that's a good one. I don't know her knuckle level. Oh man, that's too good. That's a good thing about my channel. I don't sense people opinions. Me too, my brother. You just don't realize. Trust me, I don't sugarcoat. I tell you like this, I don't sugarcoat. I brass knuckles people. Moon Knight style. For people who don't know what that means, you know, you a comic book first person, so I don't have to do that much explaining. But to the people outside looking in, brass knuckle style is a slang I use because I'm a Moon Knight fan. If you ever read his comic books, he used brass knuckles and he like to punch people in the face. So when I say brass knuckle style, I mean I'm coming bring it to you raw and unfiltered. Yep, yep. Speaking of Moon Knight, I'm waiting for that Moon Knight series to come out, but the only problem, that is true too. But I can't wait for that Moon Knight series to come out. I've been a Moon Knight fan since '06. I like the actor they got the plan, so that's gonna be cool. Only thing about it, DC gonna give him backlash because some people say, "Oh, he a Batman ripoff," but I don't care. I'm still watching. That's true. Speaking of something, shout out to my girl Michi X. Now, that's one of my influences because she give it to you raw. Oh yeah, I love Mega Man. Mega Man just too powerful in a good way. But shout out to Michi X. I like how she just raw with it and unfiltered. That's one of my influences. Mega Man just too powerful. I think I put Mega Man up there with Sonic and Mario, but we all know Mega Man way powerful because in a three-way battle, Sonic and Mario cannot handle Mega Man because he's too indestructible. Mega Man. Oh yeah, yeah. Which one was that when he had to team up with that little red looking Mega Man dude with the sword? Man, you gonna make me want to watch. Dang, Clarence, man, you gonna make me want to watch the old Mega Man episode. Yep, true. Man, you bring me back the memories of when I was a kid in the '90s watching the Mega Man series. He had one of the best powers, like he can imitate people's abilities and stuff. LOL. Yes, yes. Speaking of the '90s, remember Samurai Pizza Cats? That was a good show in the '90s. Very underrated. Nigga Man Triple X. Yep, yep, yep. I could believe that. Dr. Phil. Yeah. Let me see what else. It was another show. I'm trying to think. What else? It was. Let me see. Oh, the Incredible Hulk show in the '90s. That was pretty good. I think I put that neck and neck with Mega Man. That was a unique show. To all you kids that weren't born in the '90s, check out the '90s Incredible Hulk cartoon series. You'll see what we grew up off of. Robotech. That sound familiar. Oh, I remember Gundam. That was my stuff. I remember when that came out, I wanted all the action figures of Gundam Wing. It was one that I think was a dragon. No, not a dragon. One had the wings and all that. That was cool. They had on spin-off Gundam series. Oh, the credible roofies got gamma radiation, and now I give the woman the roofies and the credible Hulk. Paw. Oh yeah, that was good, big O. Man, you bring me back to memory lane. Made me feel like I'm 12 years old again. Yeah, Big O was ahead of his time. It was too doggone good. The visuals, the storyline, the characters, the robot. I am a big robot fan, so any kind of cybernetic characters I do like. So that's one thing you're gonna see a lot of cybernetic references. Cause I grew up liking the robot characters, like the androids. Android 19 is still my number one android. See what else was RoboCop. I was a fan of that as a kid, so I am a big robot fan. For people who want to know more about me, I like Robots Evolve. You'll see a lot of Transformer references, and I do robot references. Ready for next year's Transformers because they're gonna have to. I think the Beast Wars. That's gonna be good. Let's see, ain't you say you from San Diego? No, much love to California. I watched a couple content creators from California. Ism, Red Spring, and the other guys. I think I have watched. They've been from the ones lately. I think they from Louisiana, Texas. Certain guys. Oh yeah, Grandmaster Troll. I can't forget him. Since we talk California, but this show keep me entertained because you don't know who's gonna pop up next. But I'm happy for him. He looked up and got to hang out with Neon Knives. That was pretty cool. Shout out to Mahogany. She's one of my latest subscribers. Much love to Mahogany. Let's build these lights up. Oh yeah. Speaking of Izzy, hey, you see this new intro? Like I'm jealous, man. Like I gotta find it. I got this Obion now because my other ally on YouTube, my Midwest ally, Young Doug, he told me the Obion, so I got that. But I like is a new intro. I like, man, that's professional. He influenced me to get my new true that true. So Ism inspired me to get my own I use my own avatar now. I did have one I got from Google search, but I think that's kind of risky. So I just went to the app. I forgot what it's called. I still got it, but I ain't gonna check the name out right now. Yes, he is. He is. And the good thing about Ism, he don't really have haters like that. So that means he doing something. I think certain content creators know to say what they said about him, but I ain't gonna say no names because I don't want no heat on my channel. Because some content creators, not saying Ism is one, but some content creators you can't state your opinion about because they fan base will attack you. It didn't happen to me, but I didn't seen it. I ain't gonna say no names, but we know what particular content creators, got that fan base. They fan base be ruthless, Big Jake pretty cool. I like Big J Triple X. I see him upgrade because he done upgraded too. So shout out to Big J Triple X too. He pretty cool. There's another guy, C Boogie. Yeah, right. I like C Boogie. George Macon is cool. I like him. Q Bud is cool. I don't know much about him, so I'm learning about him. Let's see who else. Uh, oh yeah, Charles and White. He had me rolling. He be dropping some knowledge, but he be making you laugh. See, Quan Brown, man, I didn't realize he was gonna blow up that fast. I was like, doggone, give me some of your supporters, Quan. But he a celebrity, so he gonna blow up faster than us. But staying with cool don't got the never give up mentality. So I'm cool. Then you got them some other content creators, that I don't really agree with, but I give him props for like blowing up. Kevin Samuels, I like to say Kevin Samuels. Ain't that big fan of his show like that, but I still respect him. He's pretty entertaining. He totally entertaining because even my man Avion Crawford doing like parodies of him, so that means you got somewhere. See who else? All right, just think we're cool. I'm about to build my brand up too. You know, I think my most popular stuff is like the Friday night shout outs and this anime comic book stuff gonna hit pretty big. I'm trying to get the video. My next goal is to get the video game fans and the comic book and anime fans on this level. Then we'll combine it to get the rap fans. We're gonna get some the sisters on here. You know, the normal actor sisters, not them crazy black women, the normal black women. We don't want them little throwed off divestors. Y'all, if you're a divestor, you listen. Stay your tail away from my channel. The normal sisters are welcome. Cause I don't want you divestors talking that crazy stuff. Cause I'm not like other YouTubers. I will set you on fire verbally. I am that verbal dragon when I have to. Now we don't want no pink pills welcome either, unless you're gonna talk normal. Cause I see how you little pink pill women be popping up talking crazy, and this ain't the channel. Cause no, like I said, I will verbally assault people. I hate that verbal command mail wave and trolls. Unless you grandmaster trolls, y'all ain't welcome. Now if you're a cool troll that I can roll with and you ain't talking junk, y'all all right. But them other trolls be popping up on people's stuff. I will verbally hurt your feelings if I have to. But this ain't about trolls. We're gonna think positive. And I'm trying to think who else. I'm trying to blend the comic book people together. It's another group I'm trying to blend together with my stuff. See, I don't do that dating coach stuff. That's I think that's overrated now on YouTube. So I ain't trying to be no single cool to dating coach. That's not my style. Oh yeah, I'm trying to blend the comedy fans in the mix. We're gonna get them in the mix. The B ones, I guess they can come. I talk to see which ones talk. I don't know. I see if I will I let them join the mix. Nothing against the B ones, they cool, but I see about that. But we're gonna try to blend this, like a gumbo, different people. All coasts are welcome. What makes Stingray cool, unique? I think I'm only one few North Carolinians that's a YouTuber. I found another one. So I'm trying to like at least get the North Carolinian people too in this. All people are welcome, but I'm trying to get the North Carolina people in the mix too. If I could get that done, cause how some black people are, they don't support brothers like other black people like that quick. But thank goodness we all ain't like that. Heck yeah. Well, our sisters are cool because they was raised by old school black women, so they don't. Most of them don't follow that old ratchetness. You got a mild complexion, all heights too. You got butter pecan, jet black, brown, almost white. You got them short, tall, skinny. You know, even the ones that ain't attractive, they got a nice body. I don't know about in other states, but I think certain parts of the South, our women are a little bit thicker. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, 'cause the last state I've been to outside North Carolina was like Tennessee when I visit. I haven't visited New York or California yet. Might have to visit y'all cities one day. But yeah, the thing about women, our women is kind of like they ain't really the tallest women in the world. I mean, you got North Carolina women that's tall, but predominantly they probably ain't no more than like I think probably 5'10" or something. Now that's different parts of the North. Well, I can't say every part of North Carolina, but yeah, yeah, I'm pretty cool. You got like if you want like a chick with tats, you can find the tatted up chicks. If you want so the nerdy sister, you can find that. You want the avid sister, you can find that. And you got the freaky kind too. Them sisters are pretty cool. Yeah. And what's crazy, these sisters like anime. I like what? Like I like doggone. You'd be surprised. I was surprised having black women in my neck of the woods. Like, dang. Yeah. I think sisters in that areas, I don't know about the West Coast, but from the South, we use this term called coat by the frame. We got them kind of sisters too. You may have some that got weird shapes, but for the most part, most of them don't. So thank goodness. I ain't gonna say ain't no mud. You got some mud ducks in the South. I ain't gonna lie, but even they can change. It's like doggone. I done seen like mud ducks change to be pretty. You know. For people that wonder, I am from the South, North Carolina. I ain't gonna tell all my business now tonight, cause you got crazy people on YouTube. But people on my chat, y'all ain't crazy. Y'all cool. But yeah, so I do use Southern terms and slang. Work with me on that. I don't. I do got the South slang, and like I'll let you know what different slangs mean. West Coast. Don't y'all got, I know y'all got y'all own slang. I don't know what all y'all's mean, but from what I learned talking to West Coast people, I see y'all got different slang terminology. New York, we know they got different slangs. I still got friends. I got a friend from New York. I'm still learning. His his term because he's still used to talking like a New Yorker. But he pretty cool. I mean, I told you a story on I think a couple of episodes back. Like when I met him, he used terms like "B" and "your man's." When I first met him, I was like, "What?" Then he was letting me know what all that means. New York people are pretty entertaining. It was a pretty sister I met. She was from New York. She was I couldn't go out with her because she already had a man, but she was like one of my friends. I could tell she was New York because she had the New York attitude. Because New York women is different from South women. New York women they more Southern women will fight you too, but New York women they gangsters. I was like, whoa, ah, I haven't either. I know if I go to New York, they're gonna probably laugh at me because they're gonna know I'm from the South. I know, yep, yep, yep. But New York got a lot of Puerto Ricans though. The South, we know for having a lot of Mexicans. We don't got that many Puerto Ricans like that, unless you count. I think Florida. What up? What up? Chilling. What up? Got my boys in the house. Tac Man, Clan Killer 187, and my boy Young Thug. My day one YouTubers. The first ones really show me love and get my channel popping. Oh yeah, Ism did show love. I can't leave Ism out because he did pop up before. Ism, much love to Ism. And much love to my new ally. Mahogany. So basically, we like the we like the Black Ghetto Justice League all in one. You know. Oh yeah, shout out to my lady friend at work. I can't forget her. She became a subscriber. That's why I wrote with. She didn't hesitate to subscribe. I was like, God dog. Boy, she was like a black Negro flash when she subscribed. She didn't hesitate. I was like, what? Yes, yes. Shout out to the Midwest, the West Coast, and plus, of course, me representing the South here. You know, and pretty soon, when the East Coast people start coming along watching my stuff, shout out to the East Coast. But for now, we're gonna shout out them three main people. We got the West Coast in the house, the Midwest in the house, and the South in the house. Shoot, we all got legends. West Coast got the Dog Pound. The South, we got Goody Mod, and of course, the Midwest got Bone Thugs. Of course, the East Coast had Wu Tang. Oh man, I don't know about that. I might have heat on my channel. Oh yeah, you just gave me. Yeah, I ain't speaking about that fresh and fit stuff. I didn't know that was gonna happen. That caught me by surprise. Even though I'm a YouTuber now, I shouldn't be caught by surprise by some of that. I didn't know that was gonna happen. But they should know. As soon as you say something bad about Kevin Samuels, O'Shea and them gonna get you. Cause O'Shea a big Kevin Samuels fan. Ain't nothing wrong with O'Shea. If you out there O'Shea, I ain't picking at you for being a Kevin Samuels fan. That's your guy. But I didn't realize like that was gonna happen between him and Fresh and Fit, man. Because I never really watched Fresh and Fit like that. I heard about him, but yeah. But O'Shea don't like that. Because as soon as you just Kevin Samuels, O'Shea going at you and all the other stuff. I was like, what? Boy, YouTube is entertainment, man. I'm glad I jumped in the mix and be on YouTube, became a YouTuber. Because you don't know what you're going to hear next. Especially on the Mansfield side, boy. Them junkers, true, true. I watched some of Rue today. Rue pretty cool. I like Rue. True, that is true though. 'Cause- Boy, you said something about Kevin Samuels. Also go Super Saiyan on you. You don't play that because you say, boy, you don't, boy, you defend Kevin Samuels, man. He ain't playing that stuff. If he don't get you, Kevin Samuels fan base will get you. I seen how ruthless they are. They never came at me personally, but I done seen like what they do, what they say to people. They coming at you like the doggone the end of end games. Remember end games when Captain America told all the Avengers to assemble, and they just ran at Thanos' army. That's what they do. True, true. Boy, the Man Spirits like the NWO Red and NWO, well NWO Wolfpack and NWO Hollywood. Boy, they got the two sides back in WCW in the '90s. Oh yeah, that sound tight. True, true. I'm trying. Dang, I want to say it, but I can't really say this content creator name because his fan base have heat. But a Pacific content creator, I know he was going in on Kevin Samuels. He from the other group, the B1 group. I was like, almost. Now I think he was the only one. Uh, you probably know what it is. It's a three-letter word. It begin with T. But yeah, and the only one I seen that go against Kevin Samuels that didn't want to really go at like that. Phyllis Austin, he a big Kevin Samuels fan. I didn't realize Phyllis Austin can handle himself in like a verbal a verbal bash. And I like until I seen him go against a content creator. I'm like, oh man, he got verbal skills to hurt people's feelings. But Phyllis Austin, shout out to Phyllis Austin. He keep me rolling. I know some people don't like him, but I like him because he got me rolling. Like I said, I don't jump in YouTube beef, so I'm neutral. I could like anyone. You know, Phyllis Austin, you don't know what he's gonna say next, but that brother entertaining. Oh, see who is. Oh, you see what happened with Bomb Cherry and them? When that dude got a channel terminated, it was like a Mission Impossible villain. He knew what all to do and stuff. And he held up channel hostage and all that. Shout out to Bomb Cherry. Yeah, let me see who else. Oh yeah, I checked out a couple of your songs, Young Doug. I like them. They're pretty cool. I went back to the old school today. Earlier today, I was to my Crucial Conflict. They're my boys. Next to Bone Thugs, and of course, and next to Good Mob. I like them. Crucial still got class, especially Hey. Yep, I like a mob. I think my favorite got to be Never. No, he just that cool dude. Thank you, thank you. Shoot, when we start building up, hopefully, we get more people in the mix too. Oh yeah, I haven't heard of him. I check him out. Hey, Chris Webby got bars too. No, he pretty cool. I still love Oh No he did with Tech Nine and Jared Benton. That's cool. Then he did the Bowser. Oh, that Bowser. That's my favorite song. Let me see who else. Uh, Schoolboy Q. He dope. Absol was pretty dope. Yes, Crucial Conflict. Crucial Conflict is awesome. Oh yeah, shout out to Crucial Conflict. I gotta do the crucial sign. To all y'all that's wondering who was born in the '90s, the CC stand for Crucial Conflict. Oh yeah, West Coast Chopper type. Speaking of Tech Nine, Worldwide Chopper is still awesome. That came out in 2011, but still a classic song. Oh yeah, I love that song. But Tech Nine be having unique beats and that style. Oh yeah, Cool Breeze, I love him. Boy, that song he did, Run with the Hook with Good Mom and Outkast, still dope. But about saying Big Gil's verse, no. You don't see me imitate a lot of rap songs I grew up with, especially when I go in the memory lane, because I am a 90s kid. Oh, yeah. I watch Tommy sometimes. I don't watch him like that, but he got JT money. I will say this, Tommy make his money. He controversial. But I'm from the 90s, so I'm used to controversial stuff, so I ain't sensitive like some people. True, true. Shine was pretty cool. Loon was cool. I like the older, yeah, the old school Bad Boys was better. The new school ain't that bad, but it ain't the same compared to Bad Boys it was in the 90s. Oh yeah, he did. Especially with that freestyle him, Seth Crew and Chris Calico did. That was cool. Oh yeah, I love Onyx. Here comes another one. Onyx. Sticky Fingers, Fragile Star. Got the third one. Oh yeah. Thank goodness, no. Yeah, Loon, my boy. Speaking of that, you gave me an idea, Clansman. I don't like when we have some YouTubers who like use a rapper and try to like generalize other people and talk to jump. Go on, gun. Yeah, but yeah, Corey Guns was pretty good too. Let me see who else. Yeah, he was. And was he the first one to branch out into movies, or was it Sticky Fingers? No, it was Fredro first. Yeah. Yes, yes. My deep fire. Rest easy. Prodigy. Young Guns is cool. Oh, I ain't know that. J.R. Ryder. Yeah. It was another guy. I'm trying to think from the '90s that had. Oh yeah, Pastor Troy had them bars, man. No, he held like Atlanta up. He kept the vibe of Atlanta going. That good in my name. Yeah, yeah. RP, Mac Miller. You know, Mac Miller's cool. Speaking of that, I like that little scene he had on a scary movie, probably 6 or 7 with Snoop Dogg. That was entertaining. Yeah, gone but never forgotten. Speaking of that, rest in peace to Chester from Lincoln Park. That was one of my groups. You know, I like Lincoln. Lincoln Park was the business. You know, and the rest easy to the member we lost from Slipknot. You know, Slipknot was cool. You know, all right. Thank you, thank you. All right, check that out. Rumor has, I think they're working on a live action Thundercat movie. If they do, that'd be tight. Oh yeah, I love Talib. That's my boy. Talib was, I think, too real for some people. I think Talib, Immortal Technique, and Black Thought was too real for people. You know, they dropped too much conscious knowledge, especially Immortal Technique. Man. Oh yeah, Big Pun was the man. Rest easy, Big Pun. You know. He was the man. I like Fat Joe. Fat Joe was cool. I didn't even know who Puerto Ricans was, and all the time I grew up off of Fat Joe and Big Pun. I thought that was black, being a kid until I found out what Puerto Rican people are. I was like, what? See, Cuban Links was cool, but I think Fat Joe and Big Pun was known for making the hits. When the original Turtle Squad was out, you know, Big Pun's. Oh yeah, ODB had that style too. Yeah, unique style like ODB. Busta Rhymes, Busta Bust, he cool. Genesis is still one of my favorite, and like his other albums, you know. Oh yeah, gotta give props to Jazzo, man. People forgot about slept on Jazzo. I didn't realize he worked at Jay Z when this back when Jay Z was scrawny, skinny, 20-year-old Jay Z. I didn't know Jay Z used to be a fast paced rapper until I seen like his earlier that song we did with Jazzo. And then as years went on, Jay Z slowed the style down. You know, I was like, what? But Jay Z could flow fast. I forgot. I didn't realize he can do that until I seen that song he did with Jazzo back in the day. The hip song he did with Jazzo. Trick or Treats, he had a little fast paced bars too. You know, I think for Righteous Teachers, they had that fast paced style from New York. Chip Food. I don't know where he's from, but I know he got that fast paced style. But my boy, what's his name? Dang, he's from California, but he's light skinned with the braids. He do that horrorcore style. Dang, he was on Worldwide Choppers, Twisting and Sane. Now he got the. I think he could give Twist a run for his money as far as like speed and rapping. Twist and Sane got that fast flow. I like him for his music and his coolness and that horrorcore style. He always has cool album covers. That dark and sinister style. Twist and Sane, that dude. That's my boy. Brother Lynch too. They got that. He got that horrorcore style. That's pretty awesome. All right, all right. Let's see. Oh, that's where he's from. I know it's in California. I wasn't really sure. San Diego, pretty cool. Yep, yep. Speaking of fast pace, boy, I still love listening to that Money, Busy Bone featuring Twister. I'm still on that debate, like who's the fastest man. Twister got that speed, but Busy Bone, I think he the only member of Bone that could really give Twister a run for his money and speed. You know, I won't say Flesh Bone can. Lazy, he's more clear, but I'm gonna say Busy Bone. I think he's my number one pick. And like that's why we need a versus a Busy Bone versus Twister, man. To see who's the fastest between the two. Cause they almost I don't know they about neck and neck, man. But Twisted Insane, oh yes, love that song, man. That's crazy, man. 'Cause I was listening to that earlier today. Yeah, R.I.P. Pimp C. He'll truly be missing though. Pimp C brought that like that pimp look. Yeah, I think he the first one to bring that pimp look to rapping. Now correct me if I'm wrong. As far as I can remember from my point of view, I think Pimp C brought that whole pimp look and style to it. I was listening to MC8 today. He's pretty one of my favorites. Spice One, I hadn't listened to him like that, but I'm gonna have to give him a chance. See what it is. Shout out to one of my female crushes. Foxy Brown was my crush. Lil Kim was my second crush, but not wrote Foxy. Lil Kim got bars, but Foxy Brown had that aggressiveness. Fox Brown. Yep, yep. But MC Light, I think she the one that really started it off for females. Correct me if I'm wrong now, but as far as like I can remember, no, I don't know that much about the '80s female rappers like that. Well, I know you had JJ Fad and you had Roxanne Shante. Lil Kim brought that raunchiness though, and Fox Brown brought that rawness. Miss Elliott brought the uniqueness. Oh yeah, Lady Rage had that raw, that in your face style too. Nicki Minaj is alright. Cardi B, she she alright, I guess. I'm more of a Nicki Minaj fan. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, Crazy Bone Rap guy was still cool. Especially something to Eminem. That was tight. The Mentality is still a classic album. Like, how did you get see 8 Ball, MJG, the Dog Pound, the rest of Bone Thugs-n-Harmony, Big Pun, Fat Joe, Cuban Links, Terror Squad. I mean, he got doggone Naughty by Nature on there. He had oh yeah, E40, Gangsta Boo. He had one of the, I think the Mob 2 of Bob Marley songs on the album. That's a big album, a dope album. Yep, yep, it's a wild album. See who else was on there? Oh yeah, the Mo Thugs fam. Oh yeah, Hypnotized Minds. Yeah, yeah. I like Cash Money. That was I like. I would still pick a favorite because BG held his own. Turk held his own. Lil Wayne held his own. Baby went. I mean, he was a rapper, but he was known for most of the producer part. Manny Fresh held his own, especially with them beats. Oh yeah, Juvenile held his own. Yeah, Flex is unique because Flex got that jazzy kind of voice. Busy had the light voice, Crazy had the deep voice. Lazy is kind of like in between. Wish had like a little bit of high pitched voice, but Flex had that jazzy voice. Oh no, I've heard him. Oh yeah, yeah. Speaking of dads, I know last year he did that collab album with Big Gip. I gotta listen to it, see what it's about. Oh yeah, Craig Mack, rest in peace, Craig Mack. He was good. Cannabis was good, but alright. True. And what's crazy, I think, he was like in South Carolina at that time. I'm no, North Carolina ain't that far from South Carolina. Oh, I ain't know that. I remember Cannabis had that beef with LL Cool J. Okay, I do listen to R&B. You know, I ain't gonna lie. I admit that. I don't strictly listen to rap, so yeah. R&B. I know this might sound biased, but I gotta give it one of my favorites is our hometown heroes. Shout out to the hometown heroes, Jodeci. North Carolina own. I gotta give them props. But I'm gonna give props to everyone else's coast too. But I gotta get my boys out the way because they put North Carolina R&B on the map. Thank goodness, because we need it. Because back then the West Coast and New York, y'all dominated everything. So we needed and there ain't nothing wrong with y'all dominating stuff. I'm just saying. I'm in the West Coast, but y'all dominated. I think the East Coast dominated first, then West Coast y'all came in, y'all dominated in the South and the Midwest. It's like, dang, what we gonna do? I'm glad we had people like the Jodeci's and stuff to help us. From Atlanta, they had the most. Of course, everyone know in the South, Atlanta got more artists that's well known than what we had. But Jodeci is like one of my favorites. To get back on track, I love Genuine. That's my boy. See Tyrese, I got to roll with Tyrese. Tank is cool. Mine's the crazy stuff Tank done said now, but Tank is cool. Drew Hill. Now that's them the boys. Jagged Edge. No, them my boys too. But far as like a solo rap, I mean R&B singer, Music Soul Child, because he's my number one favorite because I can relate to him. All right, let me see. Keisha Cole, no, that's my girl. She held it down on the R&B tip. See who else held it down? K Michelle, she held it down. It's a couple other chicks from R&B. Of course, later Leah, she held it down. I think if Aaliyah was alive today, she'll be the number one competition to Beyonce. Because to me, that's one of the female artists. Oh yeah, Rough Ends is good. I don't care what no one say. I think if Leah was alive today, she would have been like the number one competition to Beyonce. Because he could hold her on. That's my boys, Tony, Prophet Jones. He cool. I like Life Jennings. My friend, he loves Life Jennings. Shout out to my friend David. A big Life Jennings fan. But no, my boy is still like Genuine. Oh yeah, I pre H Town was good. Uh, what's my boy name? Teddy Riley. He held his own though, going solo. I'm trying to think who else went solo. Carl Carl Thomason. Yeah, that's my boy. The internet. Ain't that chick that's with Odd Future like Tyler Creator now? Yeah, Jaheim good. I like Jaheim. Oh yeah, Blackstreet. They can't forget them. Kevin, the one that did "I Miss You." What was his name? I think the one that was the second guy from God that went solo. Not Teddy Riley, but the third one. Yeah, I miss you talking to my baby. Love Boys Man though. Motown Philly back again. Blue a little East Coast swing. Boys to Man, BBD, ABC. I remember that. Speaking of another bad creation was cool. Oh yeah, New Edition. I forgot about that. Oh yeah, Zapp and Rogers. People don't realize Zapp was the originator of autotune. My generation, well, ones younger than me thought it was T Pain. Even I thought it was T Pain, but I forgot Zapp did autotune first. You learn something new every day. Rest easy Zapp. He was the man. Zapp was ahead of his time. Oh yeah. Can you stand the way? You can't know it. I ain't gonna lie. Bobby Brown held that group down, but Johnny Gill, he held his own too when he replaced Bobby Brown. However they did it. I don't know. All them brothers can hold their own, especially with their solo stuff with the Bell Boot, DeVoe's, Ralph Transit, the Bobby Brown and Yeah, they can. And what's my man's name? Johnny Gill. Oh yeah. Speaking of North Carolina, we got a legend in there. I'm trying to think. I think Peebo Bryce. If it ain't him, it's someone we got from North Carolina that came out in them times. Oh yeah, ESG. Gerald Levert, rest easy Gerald Levert, but he could hold his own. It was a big man that could sing. Well, next to Barry White, Keith Sweat. Let me see who else. Oh yeah, since now we gotta show love to some British singers now. Lucines was that group, man. It's crazy how like they can hide the accent when they sing. You forget they British. When you hear them talk, you can tell they British. Oh yeah, they do. Oh yeah. R.I.P. to him. Johnny. R.I.P. to Johnny P. He can sing the heck out of some songs. Nate Dogg could too, man. Rest in peace, Nate Dogg. I know back in the late 90s to early 2000s, you didn't have Nate Dogg on your track, you wasn't nothing, man. 'Cause he held his own for everyone. 'Cause he never discriminated against no coast. He rode with East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Dirty South. Oh yeah, 'cause he did do a song with Luda. But he sang the heck out of a hook. What I love about Nate Dogg, he can say the most gangster stuff, but a smooth R&B way. That's what made him so unique. Like nobody holds it, especially when he got together with Warren G and do it to Nobody. I mean, he did that song Nobody, and he did Regulate. Regulate still classic. That beat off the chain, sample Michael McDonald. Oh yeah, yeah, Chico the Barge, man. I think Chico is underrated, man. He was, and I didn't realize he was part of the Barge family. Case is fire, man. He gonna make me do another version of the rap promoting raps, throwback rap songs. I do the throwback rap songs, albums, so like the old younger cats can get what we grew up off of. I'm 30. I'm still like old enough to know the most songs from the 90s. You know, so these younger cats know that half these rappers sample songs from the 90s and 80s. I had to tell my nephew that. Well, it was someone. It might not be my nephew. Like Tory Lanez, all the songs ain't original. Some are original, but he don't. But some people don't realize some of the songs are sample songs from the early 2000s, late 90s. Which ain't nothing wrong with that, But some people that's younger than me don't realize that. True, true. Yeah, I think LSD. No, it was one group we had from North Carolina. There's legends. They've been out since I think the 80s, 70s, 80s. Mhm. Let me see who else. Good. Pretty Ricky was cool. They held their own. I give them props. Plus, Pretty, I didn't realize he was gonna blow up like that going solo, but he did. Spectacular. He a genius. I know he been promoting like your own business type stuff. He cool. I think it's spectacular. Ism or something. Who else? Oh yeah, Mount was good. Oh yeah, Music Soul Child. That's my boy. That's my hero. Yeah, Life Jennings. That's a dude too. See, Music Soul Child gave dudes like me a chance. The nice guy. Cause before then, the bad guys, the bad boy types was running the game. And Music Soul Child came in and made pathway for the nice guy types. So yeah, I give props to Music Soul Child. It's my hero. But he could hold his own now. He had some good songs. Especially that song he did for whatever song. Yeah. Let's see, he said, trying to think of who else. Oh, Maya, my girl Maya. She held it down. Oh yeah, SWV. They bring that Brooklyn stuff, that New York style with R&B. They brilliant. Cat Club. Yes, he is. Maya. Yep. Oh yeah, Deborah Cox. No, Canada on Deborah Cox. Now she still look good too. True. Yeah, he was. TQ. I don't remember TQ. I might have to check that out. Hold up. There we go. Oh yeah, Immature. I forgot about them. Immature had like Immature had hits. Oh, I ain't know that. Wasn't there a chick that used to be at Cash Money? I forgot her name. I might check TQ out. So I'll go back to remember him. I'm trying to think. There's some other people. Oh, Shaka Khan. I can't forget her. I heard Shaka Khan was like used to be a gangster in the early years. You know, she's like one of the ones who brought what to do. Oh, Queen Latifah now. I ain't realize. I ain't know this. I think Trex talked about it on Valid. He said Queen Latifah in the early years was one of the ones that could brawl with the dudes. You know, basically could put hands on you. I was like, what? Cause no, nah, not Queen Latifah. But no, I believe Trex. No, Trex wasn't lie about that. Cause he was telling the story. All right. Yeah, but I ain't realize Queen Latifah used to throw hands with dudes back in the day. Yep, yep. All right, I got him. About to end this live in a couple more minutes, but I'm gonna go a little bit longer. You know, but thank y'all. Thank you, Tech Man Killer 187. All right, let me write that one down. And thank you, Young Doug. You know, to my allies on YouTube. You know, All right, I got it written down. Thank you, thank you. Real recognize real. Thank you for supporting. Cause like I said, Tatman Killer, Ism, and my boy Young Doug, y'all been my oh yeah, of course my girl Mahogany, y'all been my allies, for a long time. And I do appreciate my allies. And I will keep my content original. That's one thing you don't worry. Stingray Cool I don't follow the crowd. Everyone go left, I go right. Everyone go right, I go left. I grew up off originality, so that's what I'm here to bring. Now sometimes I might hit the same subject, that's the worst thing I might do. I don't need I just use clout chasers as motivation. Because there's a lot of clout chasers, as you've seen, that I called out. So if you seen my earlier stuff a couple weeks ago, the reason why I was mad, because I ain't gonna give no names, but these specific specific content creators, they manipulated Black history to try to make us look bad. Basically, they try to get a Black gender war going. So that one episode y'all seen a couple weeks back where I was mad, it was because of them. I ain't gonna mention that channel because they don't deserve no props. They still don't. That the ones who did that channel, y'all full of it, and they know who they are. They try to manipulate our history, and it's like our own race of people, Black people. So when you see that channel I did a couple weeks ago, you'll know the people I was mad at a particular group of content creators. Cause like number one, I love Black history, and number two, I'm not gonna let no content creator manipulate our history. Cause half of these people who didn't know what they was talking about, I grew up off of history and studying it. So I I gave them a piece of my mind. You know, that's one thing. That's one thing you don't see Stingray could do. Kid Organic could. All right. I gotta check them out. I know I hate that. I'm glad you said that. I'm about to, I grew up off of media where everyone was tough, even the cartoons. I am a Bishop fan. No, I grew up when Black characters and white characters was all masculine, manly, like your Bishop, Wolverine, the Punishers. Now they're trying to like weaken us. I grew up off the manly people like Michael Jai White, Chuck Norris, Steven Seagal. We need more of them back. I'm bringing that back. Now they done feminize half these people. Cause no, when I was a kid, Michael Jai White was our hero. He was like this masculine guy that was like big and buff, manly. Generation before me had Chuck Norris. I don't do that film in this case. And plus, the character I got on my shirt, the real masculine character, the Black Panther. We gotta represent masculinity. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't roll with him neither. Yeah, we need to replace him with Michael John White. Man, that's my hero. No, shout out to my hero Michael John White, the true brother behind masculinity. He gave us that is true, 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 true. That's how the real guys stick together, protect it. I, that's why I support your Crime Browns, the George Makers, the C Boogies. Gotta support them. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's not other, yeah, true. Yeah, we can fix. We gonna fix that though. All right, true, true. No, so we got to bring mass. Trump said, "Make America great again." Stingray Cool say, "Make masculinity great again." True. Or Denzel Washington, let me see what. Or Ice Cube, they fear them types too with Dr. Dre's. And true, true. Yeah, that's true. This gave me an idea. I got a. Oh yes, yes. We need more Claude Andersons, man. That Power Economics book was cool. Let's see, who's my boy name? Oh yeah, Dr. Dre could pick better. You know, mm, man, that's crazy. How to try to get all that money out of him. Who else was it? Oh yeah, that's my boy. We need more Master P's, man. See who else? 50 Cent. All right. True that. True that. Any dude could take. Any dude can take getting shot like that and still come back tough and make that money and build a brand. That's that's my boy. Speaking of that, you're gonna see a lot of 50 Cent in me too now. I ain't gonna like attack other content creators like 50 Cent for the sake, but I do got the ambition he got too. 50 Cent like a black superhero. I don't care what no one say. Kid Daytona. Yeah, Meek Mill cool. People forget about Meek Mill. He do a lot of good, but people focus more on the bad. But people forget Meek Mill do a lot of good for the community. Thank you for saying that. Oh yes, yes. Speaking of that, Tackman Clan Killer 187. Say hello to like Young Doug. He's another one of our allies. So like you're gonna see a lot of him too. On live chat with you, you know. We like the Three Musketeers right now, you know. You got the Stingray, the Tackman, and my man Young Doug. You know, y'all been holding me down. So much love to y'all. You know. So like you can say hi to him and Young Doug can say hi to Tackman, you know. You know, I gotta keep my allies together, you know, y'all my two allies, you know, supporting me, you know. Shout out. Thank you, man. I can't. I couldn't do without y'all, man. Shoot, thank you. Peace, Young Thug, and peace, Tac Man. No, peace to the family. Wakanda forever. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna get some sleep so I can go to work. And I'm gonna brainstorm for some new ideas to entertain everyone. Stingray cool out, and I will keep stinging. Wakanda forever.